When this video is uploaded, it will be video number 666 for this YouTube account. My dear, esteemed, and noble viewer, does the number 666 impact you in any way? Please indulge me if you could. What does the number 666 conjure up in your mind? What sort of impression does it make? Please leave a comment on this video with how the number 666 impacts you, or what it means to you, or how you understand it. Is it the number of the beast, or is it something else? Could it be a number that has much significance but has somehow been misconstrued or misrepresented for a very nefarious reason, much knowledge in this world has been hidden or occulted from the masses to keep a prison planet, prison population under control through their mind, the biggest prison of all. But consider also that we are in the year 2022, and in gematria and numerology, 222, obviously, when it is equated, becomes 6. But take the number 2022 and translate it into the Hebrew alphabet. And also recall that Hebrew is read from right to left, and follow the numbers in that sequence. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here, just bear with me. Thank you for your patience, my dear, esteemed, and most noble viewer. But the second letter, 2, and then you can have this figure here, which closely resembles 2, but is actually the second letter of the Hebrew alphabet. The 0 becomes this letter because 0 is infinite, equals God, the 1. And this is the first letter of the Hebrew alphabet, namely the 1. The word reads phonetically, Babab, and it means Babab in the Bab, in the Anunnaki language, which all of that Anunnaki, like Hebrew, all of those languages in the Levant, the biblical languages, the languages of the book, are all based on, Egyptian, all that is based on the Anunnaki language. But there we begin with gematria and equating a value in the Hebrew alphabet, which is based on the Anunnaki alphabet, and the word reads phonetically Bob. If you take what 2022 equates to, Bob means Stargate of the Anunnaki. Excuse me. Which the Anunnaki will be returning this year on December 1st of 2022. The signs are everywhere. If you at all have been tuned in to the activity in the skies around the planet, but they will make their official dramatic return and confrontation with the current Illuminati, gray contaminated government, talking about the gray extraterrestrial race. But so 2022 literally means Stargate of the Anunnaki. And from this Stargate, the Anunnaki spaceships enter and exit galaxies, skies, multiple universes, parallel dimensions, and outer space. Excuse me. Woke up with the sniffles. All right. That's the audience. But also from this Bob, a person, this Anunnaki Stargate, which 2022 means a person exits our physical world to enter the dimension, the universe of extraterrestrials. But once you enter the year 2022, you will automatically enter the Bob of liberation, but only if you are not contaminated, or if, starting right now, you attempt to cleanse yourself. So 666, if you're watching this video, you made it. Add the numbers that appear in the year 2022. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6. And according to the Ulima, and the book of the Ramadash, the number 6 means liberation. It literally, 6 is the number of life, of liberation. So, the liberation from the contamination and control of the grave. That is what 6 equates to. This year equates to 666. All this negativity, trappings, number of the beast, and what have you. That is just one spin that the Illuminati has put upon it to keep humans in fear, which this is actually a very positive number. Oh my God, the year 2022 is coming. It's the year of the beast. You know, I'll just keep doing these bad habits, or I'll just end my life right now. That's what they wanted. But no, 6 is a perfect number. Also a triangular number. It is the geometrical value of the word space in Anak, the Anunnaki language, and spirit in the Phoenician language. In the Greek oracles, it is delta. The geometrical form and its numerical value is also the logo of the Anunnaki because it represents the triangle. And inverted, the triangle was shown on the uniforms of the American military personnel and scientists who work on the Black Project. That is the symbol that you'll find in the secret military underground bases in Dulce and Area 51, but it's the Space Force symbol, but the inverted triangle, the logo, it represents a triangle. The inverted triangle, all right? Scientists wore these in these Black projects, the soldiers and the scientists, and alien reverse engineering at secret bases that I mentioned, in genetic laboratories in the United States. Many insiders and top echelon military men reported that they have seen the triangle delta sign on several crashed UFOs stored in secret military bases. But the number 6, focusing on the number 6, this being the 666th video that will be uploaded to this YouTube account. The number 6, carbon and the creation of mankind, worth making mention of is that the chemical element carbon has an atomic number of 6. In the Anunnaki book of Ramadosh, the word carbon was used to represent the source of life and was the first element used by the Anunnaki to genetically create the early human race. Everything is connected. The Ulima, who are the custodians of the Anunnaki, the book of Ramadosh, explain that the number 6 is the secret code of the year 2022, this year that we are in, my dear and esteemed viewer. It is a vital number because it represents the 6 known directions known to mankind, directions north, south, east, west, up and down. In 2022, 2 more directions or dimensions will be added, and the human race in 2022 will understand the nature of these 2 additional dimensions, the 4th and the 5th, which are not very far from the physical 4th dimension we live in. The 5th dimension could be considered as a spatial trampoline, and the 6th dimension is the destination or rendezvous of the human race with the Anunnaki. So yes, this universal octave of harmonic universe number 1 is graduating, is increasing in frequency to graduate into harmonic universe number 2, which is dimensions 4, 5, and 6. So the 2 dimensions added, we're already mostly in the 4th by virtue of coming into the year 2022. But this harmonic universe 2 is comprised of dimensions 4, 5, and 6. So that is why the third dimension duality and all of those lessons, if you have not learned them or you're still working through that, then you will go to another existence where that third dimension, because the third dimension will no longer be available here in the new earth, the new planet that we're going, this new dimension, this new universe, rather, harmonic universe number 2. So number 6 also is one of the 6 major extraterrestrial hotspots on Earth. 6, and that's talking about like Mount Hermon, Baalbek, Göbekli Tepe, I believe. But 6, as a pentagonal pyramidal number, is explained in the Anunnaki's manuscript as one of the 6 major extraterrestrial hotspots on Earth. 6 is the anti-Bab, the anti-Stargate, because these are physical locations. The other 5 are Baalbek, as I mentioned, Arwad, Tyr, Nippur, and Malta. These locations, extraterrestrial hotspot. Does this mean this is our hint to the landing areas of the Anunnaki when they return to Earth in December 1st? The 6th letter in the Phoenician alphabet is Wa, W-A-W. Once the corners of the letter Wa are joined in a stroke of a pen, it becomes a perfect triangle. This was the unification numerical code for the Anunnaki and the early Phoenicians of Baalbek and Tyr. The Ulema, which means seers, sages, and men of knowledge in Arabic, also used the Anunnaki Phoenician letter Wa, W-A-W. Write that down, please, and you'll see what I'm talking about. In their Arabic dialect, it is pronounced in the same way and means exactly the very same thing with or with others. In Phoenician, Wa means hook. So this number 666, or the number 6 in general, it's just, what does it conjure up in your mind? Also to think about, if you have been seeing angel numbers, 1111, 111, 333, 444, 144. It's just, it happens all the time. It's uncanny. It's just that these angel numbers are the way that the universe communicates with us. It's this coding. It means you are in synchronicity. If you are seeing a preponderance of angel numbers and the like, you are in synchronicity with the universe. You are living in tune with Source. You are walking your correct path, your intuitive, integrated path. And the angel number 666, yes, it is an angel number, the same as 444 or 333 or 111 or 222. I mean, I can't tell you how many times these numbers, if you're open and if you're in sync, if you're in harmony with your soul path, these occurrences will happen all the time. So the 666, nothing to do with doom and gloom. It's not evil, and it doesn't mean anything bad is going to happen to you. 666 is actually an angel number. All right, an angel number, a sequential or repeating number, as I mentioned, that a number set that is seen as a significant spiritual message. It's a communication from the universe. So, yeah, the number 6 is a great thing. This is video number 666. If you, have a different understanding of what 666 means, or if this video helped kind of provide some context and some perspective on this number, then please leave a comment, or leave this video a thumbs up, smash the subscribe button if you will. But I mean, on this whole topic in general, darkness and all that, it's part of the plan. It's part of this whole cosmic classroom, this earth classroom that we are in to learn these lessons. But, people that are still kind of caught up in religious fundamentalism and, and 666 and Satan, the name Satan, and all these concepts, create some sort of a reaction within you that's disempowering, that's essentially what it is, because that's what Satan is. It's a scapegoat. That's what the concept of evil is. If you're entertaining darkness, or you're engaged and you haven't quite mastered your lower nature, then these concepts of Satan and 666 and evil are more relevant to you. And then you play that fantasy game out. But once you have connected with your holy guardian angel, your higher self, your source connected self, certainly if you've opened your crown chakra and thus connected to the galactic chakra, and thus you are connected up with source and intelligent infinity, then you see all this for what it is, because it's just kind of like part of the whole digital matrix artificial intelligence program, the whole evil concept, darkness, and Satan and 666 and all that's kept their minds imprisoned and trapped. And so here at Umbanda, which the name Umbanda is essentially the sound of creation. Om. Bond, the connection of all creation, and which seals that word Umbanda with syncretic light affirmation, similar to Amen, which is Egyptian for the hidden one, or the energy field that supports the divine grid. So this video is meant to sort of talk about the number 666. A funny story. I remember some random memory just came to mind, but when I was out in California, I was in the active duty Army out there, and I was stationed in Monterey, California, but I was taking a trip up to San Jose to go see the Sepultura concert, and I remember stopping and getting gas and just kind of feeling mischievous and putting like $6.66 exactly in my tank and going in to go pay for it. This was back in the mid-90s, and the guy working the register wouldn't ring up 666. He rang up 665. It was just so funny, and he was looking at me all like, oh my God. But incidentally, on that same trip, the car that I was driving, which was a new car at the time, the mileage on the way up to San Jose, I remember distinctly the moment that the mileage, the odometer hit on 666 miles. It was on that same trip, and anyway, it was going to see Pantera, Sepultura in San Jose, California. But it's just the damn number, boy. A lot of mental prisons have been created, and that's the whole goal, is to open those mental prisons and disseminate divine knowledge. So,
Namaste. Namaskaram.